Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Thursday night at the movies, where tonight we're watching a true story. This is actually a true story. Back in like the 30s, there's this professor at a university. I think the university was in Tokyo, but every day he'd get on a train there to go to Tokyo. And well, one day his dog followed him to the train station there, and the dog sat there until the guy came back home there. So it became a tradition there. Every day he'd follow his owner to the train station. He'd get on the train station, he'd sit there, wait there for his owner to come back, then they'd walk home. Well, one day the owner had a stroke at the university there and died, and the dog sat there for 10 years waiting for his owner to get back. And now there's statues and everything up about the dog. And this is what this one's about. So it's called Hachi, A Dog's Tale. And with me, we got a newcomer to the panel who already submitted the necessary titty pics to be on my panel. Zombie Mouse, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
You're good? And sit down, how are you doing?
Still alive and kicking. And hello with the lemon pie that just popped up.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I'll start with the chat. Mike says, have a good stream tonight, Gorilla. And if you finish early, come by later to see me and Raquel's stream. Here's the link, you traitor. Going to Raquel's stream. I see how you are, Mike. You decided to go to a woman's stream instead of mine. I see how you are. And don't forget Gorilla right now. Then I got the links here. Sci-Fi Sensei said hello. He's at the panel. And PvP says, working later, Gorilla. Start with about me. I'll listen in on Cosby while doing my call reports. Oh, I know when you're working late, I will start it a little bit later, but yeah, welcome Scurvy there. He says, hey, fruitcakes. How's it going, Scurvy? I heard you guys got hit pretty bad down there. There was Barrel or whatever the fuck they decided to call this storm. This is only a Cat 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit play on the link here for us to watch along. I got both links there. And goes, yeah, I lost power and defense. Ooh, well, at least that's easy stuff to fix. Oh, and welcome, Pop Culture Curator. I hope you're feeling a lot better there, Pop. I know it's been a rough week for you.
And Lemon, try not to be a sourpuss, okay?
He goes, power's back, fence is still not there. Well, fence is easy enough, especially if it's a chain link fence or a regular wooden fence. That'll be pretty easy to fix. At least it's not your roof or your entire house. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. Let me know if it's too loud. We got 3 watching. Oh, that's PvP is in there. Did you click on the link there, Zombie?
Yes, I did. It was taking so long to load.
Oh, you're an anonymous monkey. Well, at least it's not nearly as bad as PvP's. Can you guys hear it?
Yes, we can.
All right. That's the last Lasse Hallström film. Oh, you can tell it's a movie when they talk about Christopher Columbus that way. Oh, Hachiko? Hey, roll credits. Should I take a shot every time they say Hachi?
You'll be drunk by the end of the movie or dead.
Scurvy here says, "Hey, girl, that's the damn zombie mouse, was it?" Yes, it's zombie mouse. And he says, "Hey, the pop." Oh, look at that little puppy. Oh man, they made that owner look old.
Is he naturally that old, or is it just the makeup that they used?
I'm not sure.
It's cute though.
It is a cute dog, I'll tell that.
I just love puppies.
So you're more of a dog person than zombie mouse.
Well, there's a story behind my name on that.
Yeah, you're always chased around by a cat.
What?
Well, no, not technically, but I do have 2 cats in my house, so.
I don't know how I feel about this piano music.
It's kind of like chalkboard on my fingernails on chalkboard in my ears right now.
Oh, this is the kind of music that'll put you right to sleep.
That is true. That's why I kind of don't like it.
It's one of those. Uh-oh. We lost a pig. Oh, come on. You can let the dog out of the kennel. It won't run off. See, I would.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
That would give me a headache sitting there in a cage like that, bouncing like that.
That had to
And nobody noticed it. And nobody noticed. Oh. It's Pop says hello, Scurvy. He says, I don't think the fence will be an easy fix. Whole thing kind of is bent over. Oh, so all you have to do is replace the post? Very, very easy there, Scurvy. All you need is a post driver. I'm pretty sure if you go on the for sale sites, someone might loan you one for free. Or hell, the city might even have one. And all you gotta do is take the post and hammer them right into the ground. Do that with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, hey, look, it's George from Seinfeld.
Oh, is it?
I don't know that his first name is Alexander. Not sure about his last name.
Oh, it is him.
Jackass. I guess someone got a new pet.
Yeah, but he's so fluffy. He's a cute pet.
Yeah. Yeah, at least the professor was nice enough not to let the dog go to the pound, I guess.
That is true.
And Scurvy said Jason Alexander. I guess that's the Friends guy or whatever.
Yeah, the Seinfeld guy that played the minor character in the movie a few minutes ago.
Okay. So this is supposed to take place in Japan. Why is it a white guy playing the character?
I guess they wanted to Americanize for an American audience.
Oh, I'd rather have just for the authenticity because, like, the white population of Japan, and especially in like the early days there, was only like 3% or so.
Well, in Japan, the white people are considered a minority. So we if you were in the U.S., we have the power as a minority.
Once they wanted to steal a Japanese story and make it American.
This may seem like a obvious question, but this story does take place in Japan, or is it an Americanized story of a Japanese story?
Well, he's looking at it's an Americanized story of a Japanese story. No, no. Don't worry about the brand new animal I just brought home. Smart doggy. I was just waiting for it. And he just got cock blocked by his brand new dog.
That's sad.
What, they
I
got
feel
cock
so
blocked?
bad.
They got cock blocked, or she doesn't like the dog?
Both.
Well, just be thankful the dog did not pass out from the smelly feet she had on the bed.
Yeah. And Booger says, evening all listening from work. Well, welcome, Boogers 414. Welcome, welcome. He says, swinging in to say hi and bump the algorithm. Well, you have a good night there, DJ. Thank you for stopping by. All y'all be safe, have fun, take care of your crew, and rock. Well, thank you for that, DJ. And the dog got put. So who got put out in the shed, aka the new doghouse? The dog or the husband here, her boyfriend or whatever, boy toy or whatever he is.
You know what? I would have put the husband in the doghouse myself. I would never do that to the poor puppy.
Well, we do beg to come back in for you ladies anyway.
Maybe you do.
Yeah, of course, for you, girl, like, you just growl at them saying, leave me alone. I already have 2 kids. I don't want a third one.
Hey, that's what the good old snips for. Guess his name is Tippery. Yeah. I don't think it snows in. I don't think it snows in Japan, does it? Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Nah.
I mean, Japan has more tropical areas, as far as I know.
Yeah. A Dog's Tale is a 2009 American drama film and a remake of Kaneto Shindo's 1987 film called Hachikō Monogatari. The original film tells the true story of a kind of dog and she lived in Japan, blah, blah, blah. This is updated American adaptation based on the Japanese film. The version, which plays in the modern American context, blah, 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 blah. So this takes place in, no, oh, it takes place in Rhode Island.
I
may be stupid, but I forget where that is.
Well,
Rhode Island. Rhode Island's next. It's crammed in there between Connecticut and Massachusetts.
Yeah, and it's one of the smallest states around. And it's one of the smallest states around.
Second smallest state in the union.
Yeah, and it just takes a few minutes to drive through Rhode Island. So it's like, welcome to Rhode Island. Thank you to Rhode Island on the same welcome sign.
Hey, that guy looks familiar.
Well, if you ever seen the movies Mr. Deeds or the remake of Planet of the Apes.
Right there, Mr. Deeds. You think someone would be going looking for a dog? That looks like an expensive dog. Huh?
Then you got the nosy grandma.
Well, she heard the dog go, whoop, 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 whoop. Holy crap. And welcome, Phantom Boomer. He goes, hello. And he's saying hi to everybody here. Welcome, welcome. Part of the fence totally collapsed into my driveway, so the I can't fix without erecting a fix from scratch in that part. I hope we get it figured out soon there, Scurvy. And Boomer says, I think it does in the mountains. Yeah, probably very high up. And he goes, I'm not Bob Villa. Yeah, Boomer says, the top 3 snowiest cities globally with populations over 100,000 are in Japan. Oh, I did not know that. He says, I use Google at the festival. Hey, by the way, Boomer, that's pretty nice knife collection you had there. And Scurvy says, not quite as handy as the gorilla. And he doesn't even have a opposable thumb. Oh, fences they're relatively simple. It just takes time and the cut it measuring. Apparently, it does snow in Japan. They have ski resorts. I thought it was more tropical because it's around an island. I thought like Britain's really warm there because it follows the jet stream or the Gulf Stream. How you still trying to give away the dog? And that's how the dog got its name.
The Asian actor looks very familiar.
I can find out here in a minute. Do we even know his name?
No. I think he was in the Michael Bay movie Pearl Harbor as one of the Japanese commanders.
The other guy there was Eric Avery. Let's see. There's 61 people on this list. If I knew his name, I could probably tell you.
Well, he probably has a Asian name for his character, probably. Unless it's just a default and generic name, like random Asian guy in the movie.
I don't know. Korea still gets cold. Also parts of China. Well, I figured China got snow because it has the Himalayas.
Yeah, and China has
Oh,
some of the tallest mountains in the world.
that looks like guess who's getting divorced?
Yeah, the kids always bring out the best and worst of people.
No, the dog just destroyed 4 months of work.
Well, pets are children for people that don't have children.
Well, this guy does have kids. Yeah, I think I can hear the fighting all the way over here.
Zombie Mouse should know what I'm talking about. Her cats are her babies.
Oh, are we gonna hear a shotgun
they are.
cracking?
My cats are my babies, yes. But I also have 2 kids of my own anyways.
You sound pretty young, too.
Well, I mean, I'm only 26.
Damn, you're younger than me.
Now he's probably gonna try to see if he can earn some money off it
There may be a reference to the original movie in this movie.
right now. And Boomer here says, I didn't need Google for that. I already knew because I'm old. I like that, Boomer. I really do.
You don't have to be old to know something.
No, if you want to be sad, saying, "Oh, I got it from a book." People nowadays they use the web to search for answers now.
See, I read more than anything.
Yeah, but then again, reading Wikipedia is like reading a book anyway.
That is true, but Wikipedia is not always 100% accurate.
Yeah, it's basically edit all you want and put false information on there if you want.
Exactly. That's why I don't rely on it.
Oh, he's out. He got told to sleep on the couch after what happened to the thing.
Yeah, but couches are much more comfy.
He says he doesn't want the dog in. He's acting very protective of the dog. Like now he owns
Well,
it.
that's how most people are. They'll act like they don't want something, and when something happens to it, it's like the end of the world.
It appears to be the other way around. The dog's training you to get the ball.
Oh, this is a good movie here. If you have insomnia, this might cure it. Like, it's not a bad movie, but it's slow paced. I'll tell you that. Because I got it from Stone Tablets. Wikipedia is BS mostly. Yeah, it can be just because anybody can edit it. I should just go in there and just start editing Wikipedia articles.
Yeah, your first article will edit a gorilla article said, "Yeah, I'm gonna put in there. Gorillas have possible thumbs for them to use everything."
You know, our opposable thumbs is what sets us apart from the rest of the world, the rest of the animal kingdom.
Yeah, for what I hear, our closest eighth family relative is the chimp. From what I hear.
Holy crap, she's actually grown a liking to the dog. No, Hachi, no, Hachi. Wait, he still gets a paper? Man, was this movie set in the 1980s?
They still were doing pay. It seems like they were still doing papers in the 2000s.
Oh,
I guess this was before the internet boom and cell phone boom really took off.
2 years after the cell phone boom took off was when it was released. I don't, but it was probably made in about 2008, and cell phones took off about 2007. But that was just like your Razor phones and your Nokia phones. Does he already have his order already ready, hooked up to go when he shows up? We had a China restaurant here. Or wherever I walked in, they always went and put fresh stuff down just for me.
Yeah, and I will not be surprised if they have chopsticks for you, or just a spoon for you to eat your food, or a nice fork.
Oh, that dog is really grown up.
He's even prettier now.
That looks like it's an expensive dog.
It has to be a purebred.
Oh, the subtitles are a little off. Our dog's colorblind?
Yes.
Huh.
But they can only see certain colors. They cannot see green.
Well, I can see the green and the color off this here. And now, she's lucky he doesn't beat it. She doesn't beat him with the shovel.
Very true.
Just like a kid, he's saying I'm bored now.
Hey, I only said that one time. I guarantee you. I never said it again.
For
Goes,
what?
you're bored, huh? Go clean the garage. All right, now that you're done cleaning the garage, go clean up the basement. Now you're done with the basement. Go do the dishes. So I got done with the dishes. Are you still bored?
Birdie, yeah, or want to get my car a nice oil change if you know how.
No, I never had to do that there, but I do know how to change oil. He's really taking a liking to that dog. Let's see. Is that in Akita? I'm not sure what you're
I think
referencing
it
there.
is an Akita.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah, don't quote me on it because I could be wrong, but I do believe it is an Akita because I used to raise dogs when I was younger.
Uh, let's see. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. I And Booker says, for some reason, I only see my own chat unless you put the others up on the main screen. Oh, Booker, that's because you are in Sit-Dan's chat instead. Everybody else is in my chat. It was the last to get. I was last to get a cell phone in my circle. Yeah, same here. The Bob Villa references made Zombie laugh. Age range located. LOL.
Sorry.
Oh, the dog's sitting there. I'm gonna turn these subtitles off because they're way off. Huh? Part of the problem with this movie is the music's louder than them talking. That's the one thing I noticed, especially the background talking.
Yeah, and it has, especially with the piano music, it's very somber. The music is. So what is this? His daughter's girlfriend? I mean, boyfriend?
Could be just a friend. Could be a neighbor. I was gonna go. I had expected that dog to come grab that steak.
So was I.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he found his ball.
The only balls he found. Okay, so that guy that you were asking about, that Japanese guy, that's Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa, or some damn Japanese name. He's known for Planet of the Apes as Crawl, Mortal Kombat as Shang Tsung, Tekken as Hidachi Mishima, or the Phantom as the Great Kabisai. He was in Star Wars Visions as Valko. Sky Sharks, he was in DuckTales as Akita. A Man in High Castle. Oh, he was in the Lost in Space 2018. He's in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as Sumo Kuma. He's in
Especially,
Star Wars Rebels as Elrich Ren. A lot of voice acting. Where's that dog going?
Oh, he playing with the puppy.
Yeah. All right. You have a good night there, Bugger. He says, gotta go work getting busy. And Scurvy says, Achoo!
I think that's because I sneezed.
Yeah. Hey, at least it wasn't like my freaking teacher that we used to call Cankles. She'd go do this big old. She'd go in for the like this big old achoo.
See,
Fucking
now I
Lord,
just
excuse
have
me,
the
excuse me.
quite squeaky ones where I also just punch myself in the face at the same time.
yeah, she just.
Well, I mean, there is a reason why I'm called Mouse.
Mm. So if I put out cheese, will you go after it then?
Well, I'm technically lactose intolerant, but I'll still eat cheese.
Parmesan or the yellow cheese?
Yeah. Now that's guaranteed to get that dog to come
I like
back
all
and go and
cheese.
feed the dog scratch.
I like all cheese.
Yeah, you're so cheesy, aren't you?
Now,
I
now,
am.
now this is how the dog got its story right here. The dog's waiting for him to get back.
Yeah, and Mouse, I got terrible jokes out the wazoo, and the gorilla knows I got terrible puns.
That's okay. I have my dad jokes.
I may be young, maybe youngish, but I'm old mentally.
See, I don't know where I sit in it.
Oh, that's sad to hear. Or the gray, you got no power at your house? Oh,
Oh, great! I was wondering how you were doing there. I knew you guys got hit bad there. You guys' electrical company sucks. He goes, cheers from Dark Houston. Hello, everyone. And other, are you without power? No power. He goes, that sucks. Hope you get it back soon. He goes, I'm at my brother's. You just got power back. Well, that's good. Good that you're safe. You have somewhere that has power.
yeah. Well, if you don't have power,
I don't know with the rest of the states, but with this heat going on in Virginia, it's best to have power right now.
exactly. I wonder who has worse heat, you guys over there or us on the West Coast, heat wise.
Well, in all
I
fairness,
could
you are
actually
in
check.
California, so that's already not working good in your favor.
Yeah, I live in the glorious state of California, or as people call it now, the shit state.
It's technically 79 right here, right at the moment.
Oh, that all.
And it's not as bad as it was yesterday.
But what are they painting?
So, Mouse, it's already 10:30 over there, or 11:30?
I'm sorry, I was coughing.
10:30.
Yeah, it's 10:22 at the moment.
How about they just go do it right there on the stage and see if someone comes and watches them? There's bound to be someone in their area that's into that kind of stuff.
Well, it definitely would be good blackmail material. And
Hey,
also,
only if you have money. Only if you have money. If you don't have jack shit, they're not going to bother with the blackmail.
well, either that or you'll be scarred for life to have those images in your head.
Oh, hey, look! It's a striped cat.
Straight kitty.
People do have pet raccoons.
Just go pet it. Just go pet it. It's not a raccoon.
I mean, I
That
call
is a
the
raccoon.
skunks. I call them stinky kitties.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say people do have pet skunks. They do.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of skunk owners on YouTube.
Yeah, they just get the spray sack taken out of them, removed.
Yeah, that's the only way you can own one is if you get the sacks taken out.
$5 says he's gonna get sprayed. I guess not.
Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Right in the face! Right in the face! And other Greg says it's a nightmare here for most people. Oh, I bet you it is. Basil broke tail has no power currently. Well, hopefully he gets it back soon. And Boomer says around here it is. Supposed to drop back down to the 80s next week. Oh, that's still next week though. Like and subscribe for girls' videos and weather reports.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and also for flood reports too.
Oh, we're out of the flood warning. I just took a picture of a video of Ashley Park not too long ago. They had the wood frames around the playground. They got the whole place quarantined off.
She's pregnant.
She got a tattoo on her ass. Usually, most people don't like to tell they're like 12 weeks along because right now they could lose the baby at any time just for any reason.
Well, they haven't confirmed it, but I'm guessing she's pregnant.
Oh yeah. All right, where's my shotgun? Oh, I guess he likes him.
Yeah, and that dog's gonna be it's gonna have a nephew-in-law then.
Oh, what's with this fucking Dutch angle? I hate this goddamn Dutch angle. It's that, or when the cameraman has Parkinson's. The two things I hate in movies.
Really? I thought he got them when he had shaky cam symptoms.
What do you think Parkinson's is?
I know. I'm just cracking a joke.
Yeah,
Gorilla.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Greg says the humidity makes the heat unbearable. The sweat makes you hotter. Oh yeah. Yeah. The river dropped below couple of days ago. Where my sister lives, there's still the flood warning, but that's just for the park, Island Park. More rum, beer chaser, says Greg. I'm having a feeling I know where a statue's going to end up at.
Yeah, it's right where the dog is sitting every day.
Yeah, that is one loyal dog. And only loyal to him.
See, that's what dogs are good for. They're cute and they're very loyal, especially if you treat them right.
Yeah, give them lots of treats and lots of squeaky toys.
See, I have a bad habit of that. I used to have a Chihuahua and I used to spoil her.
Hey, we got 7 people watching. Cool.
Tell me, Mouse, did she end up plump or was she skinny after you gave her all the snacks?
She stayed very skinny. She didn't really gain weight. She had a high metabolism.
Well, a Chihuahua's about the size of a mouse. Of a cat.
He's bringing the wine out. Is he gonna have some candles lit? Is he gonna try to get some?
Yeah, they do kind of act like cats too, because I used to give her a bath and she'd freak out.
Well, Gorilla, you could say he's gained more action than you are right now.
You sure about that? Ugh. Yeah. Oh. Hey, PvP, you missed the titty scenes.
Well, not too worried, actually. I've been listening to it while finishing my work week, and I don't think I missed too much, actually. Wow.
Yeah,
Gorilla,
this is
I'm shocked you're playing something like this.
I heard that was a good movie.
It's so saccharine. It's a Hallmark. This is a Hallmark movie, right? I'm taking a wild
Probably.
guess here. Yeah, it feels like a Hallmark movie. It sounds like a Hallmark movie with the dialogue and that damn piano player. Please, can they just get the piano player to stop playing that damn piano? Like, it's driving me crazy listening to that
Hey,
guy.
at least this is better than Velma.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, actually. I think I could actually probably watch Velma before I could hack much more of this stuff. Like, geez.
All right, folks. Next week we're watching Velma.
It's at least Velma is so awful. You kind of get, it's kind of, fun to ridicule it, right? But this is so bland. I mean, this is like mashed potatoes, and nothing but mashed potatoes. It's like, wow.
These are Burn to Print 5 mashed potatoes. Absolutely no salt or nothing or butter or anything.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's wow.
Yeah, I gotta say that the movie is kind of boring. It is.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that statement.
But then again, it is supposed to be a drama, right?
Well, yeah, but drama doesn't necessarily mean boring. Most drama that's decent is actually entertaining.
Yeah.
But this thing, geez, I mean, that damn piano player again. Seriously, that piano it's so annoying.
Well, I think the problem with the piano is it's louder than the dialogue in the background.
And also that it's probably in about 80% of the movie so far. It's omnipresent. It just goes on and on and on. And it's like do they think by having a little piano tinkling in the background that's going to make the dialogue, better? Is that what
Well,
they're hoping?
most stuff you have the background music to help tell the story, but
Yeah,
Well,
but this
most movies will use like background musics for their ambiance, and depending on what kind of scene they're doing, is depending on the music too.
yeah. Trouble is, it seems like it's the same kind of music through the whole film so far, pretty much.
Tell me, is the pacing and the dialogue of this movie actually pretty boring, or is it just the pacing of this movie that makes it boring?
yeah,
It's pretty
Well,
much the whole package for me. It's just
yeah. Well, you know why they make these kind of movies, don't you? It's so that people can get laid. I mean, it's so if you
oh,
get bored enough, you just go, you just start grabbing your partner.
I was going to say tax write off, but you know, I was going to go for tax write off, but yeah, that's probably as good as what I was thinking there, Gorilla.
Yeah, well, PvP, it is a American remake of a Japanese movie
And I
anyway.
bet I got a feeling the Japanese movie would be 10 times better than this because for some crazy reason, the Japanese often seem to know how to take a simple story about a dog and make it really good, you know? Because I've seen enough Japanese movies to know, that you can take a pretty basic topic and, get a good Japanese director and they can really elevate the story, like, much, much higher than you expect that they would.
Yeah, plus also a good script writer too, that has a good piece script too.
Yeah, this has got all the it's I bet this is a Hallmark movie. I mean, I didn't see the credits, but it's got every feeling of a Hallmark film to me. And
Yeah,
poor
like
Richard Gere, what's Richard Gere doing in this? Like, I remember when he was a big star, like back in the 80s or whatever, but now he's like, co-starring with a dog. I don't know. Poor Richard.
tell me,
Uh,
tell me, is he really that old, or is that just the makeup he's wearing in this movie?
Oh, he's getting up there.
This looks like it's an indie film.
Really? Wow.
Well, it was released it premiered at the Seattle International Film Festival,
Uh,
2009. It's distributed by Entertainment Film Distributors. Oh, it's a Sony film. It's a Sony Pictures Entertainment.
uh,
They didn't even get a theatrical release.
well, I'm not surprised actually.
Let's see. It got 45 million in sales, and the budget was 16 million. No, 46.7 box office budget was 16.
So it did make a 3 times its budget, but then if you take into account marketing, it probably
Well,
made
they
about
didn't market
$10
this.
profit.
They didn't market this. The only reason I even knew about it is because someone told me about it.
Yeah, jeez. I don't know I'm trying to figure out who the audience really is for a film like this. I mean, I know some people like sentimental stuff like this, but I don't know. I can't remember too many, really successful films over the decades that have made a lot of money and packed the theaters full of people that are actually anything like this thing. So I must admit, I'm scratching my head trying to figure out what the audience was, the intended audience for this.
Oh, this might be the scene everybody's waiting for.
Well, given what PvP says about today's music, I would not be surprised if that's all they do now.
Yeah. This is the first scene we had in the college there. Oh,
Yeah,
something's going on.
I'm amazed. We're actually we're finally getting a scene with a bit of drama in it. Like, whoa, what happened? Talk about switching the pace. Like, wow, it's like a different movie almost, this scene. And there's no bloody piano either. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, we're probably in the middle of
he's having a heart attack or something.
Stroke.
Yeah. So this has to be the beginning of the third act, then, probably in the movie.
Well,
We only got like half an hour left.
No, the Japanese film was about the dog that would keep waiting for its master that had died. I believe was the story originally, wasn't it, Gorilla?
Yeah.
And then, of course, the master never showed up, but the faithful dog would sit there every day.
Yeah, I got
pretty familiar story. I've heard of this story long ago. Like I don't even know if the Japanese film was original. It might have just been one of those old folk tales or something.
No, this is an actual true story that happened in the 30s in Japan.
Oh, okay. So that's where the Japanese film got its origins. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, it's based on a true story.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta say, this movie is a drag to get through. It is.
Well, I would never, I'd never watch it a second time. That's for sure. And the
That
only
guy
reason
there was a Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Peddler film.
Oh, that's a remake. I'm imagining though, right?
Yeah, Mr. Deeds and a reimagining of Planet of the Apes that came out in 2001. He was one of the actors in that movie.
Yeah, I'm not much into a lot of the modern stuff, to be honest. This guy looks vaguely familiar.
Was he in 90s movies?
Oh, Richard Gere.
Oh, let's see. That's the boy toy.
Because his face does look familiar. I remember him in one action movie. I just can't place the name of the action movie. His face
Actually,
does look familiar.
Richard Gere's been active since 1969 to the present day. So he's had a very long, extensive career. He's 74 years old, by the way, now. So that's probably not makeup. That's just him in the film.
I think that is Robbie's sublet, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
And now the dog is depressed.
He's in the Good Life Mystery Team. If I'm Alive next week, FBI Most Wanted for one episode, The Equalizer, Chicago PD. Oh, he's in Madagascar, the TV series.
That's the younger guy.
Yeah, Red Dawn Redemption 2. Law and Order, The Division. Blue Bloods, The Good Wife for 5 episodes.
Yeah, Richard Gere's been in tons of movies.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Bless you.
That's it.
Thank you. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, boy, Richard Gere. I remember, I'm looking at his filmography here. American Gigolo, Officer and a Gentleman, Cotton Club, Pretty Woman. Yeah, he's done some pretty big films over the years.
Tell me, was the older actor not getting very many film gifts because of the controversy he had about a certain country and another certain country? And that's another actor I'm thinking about. I think it is another actor I'm thinking about.
All right, so Euler Greg says Euler Greg survives. Sweet. More combo or more piano. Fuck you. I needed a laugh. The Japanese have style and soul. I thought that was the Louisianans. He's 74. Wife is 41. Well, it's because he has money. Homer says, so there is hope for me. If I were rich.
Richard Gere's got a TV series coming this year called The Agency. Upcoming series, so he's still working.
All right. And Greg says, LOL, his co-star is a dog. And handsome. Bye. There's always hope, Phantom. Or as Spock said, there are always possibilities. Yep, I hope I wake up tomorrow. We all hope that. Maybe not all, but Spicy Run and Lone Star Beer Chaser. Hey, welcome, Jay. How have you been? I haven't seen you in like a month of Sundays.
Hey, Jay.
Welcome. He goes, run, good. Run, Jay, run. Man, cats are not as faithful as dogs, lol. Holy crap, the dogs are staying out there.
That's so wrong. No, my cats are very faithful. They follow me around.
Yeah, but they probably have more attitude than dogs do, though.
Yeah.
No, not really. My oldest cat, Simba, is very tolerant of things. I have 2 sons, so he puts up with them pretty well.
I never had
He's
a
just
cat,
gonna
but
leave the dog in the snow.
I always thought cats were, very friendly. Actually, cats. I don't know. I seem to always get along well with cats.
My orange cat, Simba, loves people. As long as they give him head scratches, he's happy.
Yeah, I found a lot of cats can be very affectionate in my experience. So I think it's a bit of a
Very.
cliche. I think it's a bit of a cliche, the difference between cats and dogs. I mean, I think both depends on the animal too. Of course, they're all individuals, so they all have their own personalities, I suppose.
Yeah. Jay says dogs are way more loyal. Depends on the dog there.
You might get discussions about that.
Well,
with
it
people,
also depends on the dog too, because you got I am keen on all dogs are good dogs except for bad owners, but you also depending on the dog's personality too.
Yeah. And Oiler Greg says free banana for new subscribers. Must pick up banana in person. Hurry, supplies are limited. And Jay, my friend died, and her family took her dog Wiggles to the funeral, and Wiggles was whimpering at the grave. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, there, Jay. Banana supplies are waterlogged. Yeah, they probably are. Cats are cool, says Boomer, and Oiler Greg gives us a cat, and cats and dogs very different. Oh, yes, they are.
Indeed, they are.
Where are they taking the dog?
I do have another question. Is this a shot-for-shot remake of the Japanese movie, or did
I,
they do?
I highly doubt it. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea, but my gut tells me I don't think the Japanese. I don't think a Japanese film would be this sentimental. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because their films generally aren't as sentimental as a lot of Western films.
No, the movies are too far apart to be shot for shot.
I'd actually like to see the Japanese movie now to see what the difference would be.
So you want to do that next week?
Sure, if you're up for it, girl. Sure, that'd be good.
All right.
I enjoy Japanese films actually. I'm a big Akira Kurosawa.
I'm gonna see if it's in English first.
So-
I'm gonna see if it's in English first because I'm not gonna sit through subtitles.
Yeah. See, subtitles don't bother me because I've watched enough subtitles film over the years. So
Hey,
I don't have an issue with subtitles.
the only subtitle movie I really took the time to actually watch was Sound of Freedom.
Okay. Just saying though, you're missing a lot of good movies. I mean, I imagine a lot of foreign films have been dubbed eventually into English, but I guess it depends on the film, right?
Yeah.
But there are some really great foreign films.
Okay, I have a question. You guys are not hearing the fireworks outside my apartment, right?
No, and if we did hear them, they're not doing anything to bother the stream.
I haven't noticed.
Just making sure because they're shooting fireworks outside my apartment.
Oh, the shooting in the sky type or the legal type?
Both.
It all depends on where you live and whether or not they're illegal or not.
Yeah, that does vary, I suppose.
Well, Virginia is probably less strict than California is when it comes to fireworks, probably.
Well, Virginia's pretty lenient with a lot of things. Fireworks, I've never had a problem with the ones that go up in the air.
Well,
Yeah, that somber piano music makes this movie so sad.
Well, I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah, I can understand adding a bit of atmosphere occasionally, like in a scene like that where the dog's walking along alone. That I can see making some sense. But when they throw it into like, every it seems like 80% of the scenes, at least in the first part of the movie, when I was just listening to it, it seemed like the piano was just constant almost, and it just got grating after a while because it's like the same kind of piano keys over and over again too, right? Like the melody seems to kind of repeat itself. I don't know. It just actually I find the piano just tedious after a while to the point of annoying.
Yeah, I think they were going for the visual look, like a
Uh,
visual representation instead using the music to tell a story.
I don't know. I just find the music, it's just like fingernails on a chalkboard. I just find it distracting more than anything else.
I find it somewhat depressing.
I don't, it's not depressing me because I don't know. I guess I'm not that much into the movie, so I'm not like emotionally invested in it.
Well, sit there. You're supposed to be sad at this.
Like a really good dramatic film that really does, pull at your heartstrings in a very effective and meaningful way. That is like legitimately depressing. I'm totally, I can totally get into that kind of movie, because those can be really great movies. But when it's just kind of they're just trying to use background music to, take the place of a good story or good dialogue or good character development, I find that's a bit disappointing.
So, would you say that the piano music is on a loop in the movie then?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert, musicologist or anything, but it just does seem to get kind of repetitive to my ears after a while.
We get it, the dog misses his master.
Well, at least the family got him back.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna run away back to the same spot tomorrow, though.
I don't know. I'll have to chain him up. Maybe they could get somebody to take him for walkies and walk over there every day and sit and wait for a while.
Now he's not eating.
You got to move on, though. You got to move on. Oh, now what's going on?
Yeah, here's the train.
Oh, right. That's the trigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Daddy's coming home on the train. Okay, I get it.
Only the thing is, in the actual story, the dog
Uh-huh.
never leaves the train station.
Right, right.
And that's what made it so famous.
I'm imagining that the chances are in the Japanese version that's probably more the case. I'm guessing.
I wonder if the Japanese movie is also shorter or about the same length, but it's more entertaining.
I don't know. I never watched it. And
Yeah.
she's tired of filling it whole, so she just let it go. Let the dog go.
Okay.
I gotta say, in some of these boring parts of the movie, it feels like the movie's dragging on for 15 minutes, even though it's only been about 5 minutes.
He recognizes that dog.
So does the cat.
That cat looks like my cat.
I wonder if pets eventually get over their loss, or if they are stuck with the loss, like what this dog is showing.
I imagine it depends on the dog or the pet. It's just like people. Some people get over the loss of loved ones. I think most people tend to do that eventually once they've gone through the grieving process. But some people never do. Some people carry that weight with them for the rest of their lives, and it makes them miserable. And I'm glad I've never been affected to that extent. But I imagine it's the same with animals. It would depend on the personality of the animal, I would guess. Sci-fi.
Oh, hey,
Hey, here we go.
hey, the dog actually. Come on, mount that poodle. Mount that poodle.
He's
Come
like,
on, mount that poodle.
he's like, Dad, what's Dad?
Hey,
I don't remember Dad.
best movie right now. If that dog gets up and just starts humping that poodle, we'll call it best movie ever.
Hey,
Come
look,
on,
it's his new
dog.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
Come on, mount it.
I definitely have to not send it up a notch if that did occur, but I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, come
Well,
on.
see, that's what his owner needs to do. He needs to get the owner needs to get him a nice hot poodle and introduce them, properly, and then let nature take its course, But that's not going to happen, of course.
Yeah. Let's see. Boomer says cats are simpler. Yes, they are. Then he goes, poor baby. Yeah. Gorilla's eating the bananas. Actually, I'm eating sunflower seeds. He goes, I had to fill you in. Yeah, the dog's escaped multiple times. They got tired of filling the holes. Yeah. And Other Greg says, always trust your instincts, Jay.
Yeah, I just posted a link, girl, in the private chat. It says that the wiki for this movie says that the Japanese movie it's based on is this one that I posted a link to. So I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but thought you might want to take a look later.
Came out in '87.
Yeah, and it's I'm not really great at Japanese, so I know the second word's Monogatari, but I'm not sure how to pronounce the first part.
Jay says, so sad for Hachi. Yeah, so it's a real sad story there. And what am I missing here? Oh, they still I got a picture taken there. And Other Greg says, new subscribers will receive a photo of bananas because Gorilla has eaten the entire supply. No, I'm not sending out banana pictures. I'm sending out pictures of my man titties.
Gorilla.
And Jay says, I couldn't go anywhere without a dog who would go with me. Yeah, this barking as a service dog, and they'll let you go anywhere with it. Yeah, more smoke, darker shadows. And Other Greg says, we have no storytelling. The music's louder. And Mr. Roboto. Mr. Roboto. Wasn't this based on a real dog? Yes, it was for the 1930s in Japan.
Hey, by the way, girl, it says that the original Japanese film was the #1 film on the Japanese market in 1987, earning 2 billion yen, whatever 2 billion yen translates into. And
that's about $5.
3.4 billion yen in gross receipts. I'm sure it's a sizable amount. If it was the #1 movie. And, Japan's a populated island too, right? So, probably raked in some good coin, I'm guessing.
Well, right now, $1 equals like 250 yen.
Okay. So 3.4 billion yen would still be a sizable amount in a U.S. currency, I'm guessing.
And Boomer says, yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. He goes, Phantom, great reference. He goes, and Boomer says, I won't sing Harry Chapman's song. Yeah, great. Jay saying, oh, wow.
The old guy in the the old guy in the toque here. I recognize him. He's been in other stuff.
Yeah, in the movie Pearl Harbor with Michael Bay.
Oh, he's been in other
No,
stuff.
I don't think he was in
besides that.
Pearl Harbor. I don't think he was in Pearl Harbor.
You anybody remember this guy's name? Because I've seen him
Yeah.
in other stuff for
Cary-
sure.
Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa, but I don't think he was in Pearl Harbor.
Okay. So you're gonna start teaching Japanese language classes anytime soon, there, Gorilla?
Hey, the Japanese pay me not to speak their language. They'll pay me not to speak it.
Hey, I just butcher other people's languages on my free time, and I don't charge for it. So, so just saying.
Yeah. Are you sure it was in Pearl Harbor? Oh, yes, he was in Pearl Harbor.
Thank
There
you.
go.
Gendwa.
I was talking about the other guy, though, not this guy.
Yeah. And PvP,
You
just
talking
for
about the Japanese guy or that guy?
This guy.
The-
This guy.
Oh, the Arab guy? Oh, that guy is
I've seen him in other stuff for sure.
that was like Mark something. Eric Avari. That is Jewish then.
You got a link or something somewhere? Because no way I'm going to be able to spell that.
Let's see. He's in Mr. Deeds, Stargate, The Mummy, 1999 Mummy, The Chosen, Destiny 2, The Witch Queen, Love and Debt, Graves, Project Eden, Chasing Eagle Rock, The Brink. Oh, he was in Madam Secretary.
Yeah, I remember. I remember him from the first Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser. That's where I remember his face. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him from Mr. Deeds.
And in PvP, if you want to know how much the Japanese film made after conversion, it's roughly $21.33 million, accounting for inflation.
Oh, it's 21 million.
Huh. That seems low, but oh well.
Well, wait. You said now we got to convert that for inflation because that's $21 million in 1989. So we got to convert that to 2024 money.
Well, I just went to Google and used the Japanese yen and dollar converter. If that does not count for inflation, then I don't know how much it made if you just for inflation.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it updated on July 12th here, and it says it's just a little over 21 million US. So not as impressive as it sounds.
No, but PvP. What that 21 million is for 40 years ago or 35 years ago. So you got to do the inflation adjuster.
Yeah, I don't know. I just put in 3.4 billion yen, and that's what it gave me. So
all right,
I'm not really great at this stuff.
Well, do you have an inflation compensator calculator, Gorilla, to help us out with that?
Let's see. What was it? 21.3
million.
It was billion actually in the end, but
yeah, but dollars wise.
Yeah, dollars wise. So if we're doing this for let's see.
I'm just surprised that the #1 film of the year in Japan would only rake in 21 million bucks. Like, Japan's a hugely populated country, and I would think even a mediocre film would pull in that much money.
It's $54 million in today's money.
Okay, that's a little more respectable. Maybe the Japanese aren't big film goers. Who knows? I don't know.
I take it this is a flash forward scene because when the dog is acting a little older, like he has pain in his joints right there. You can see it in the way he's walking, the dog wise.
Well, let's see if the guy looks any older. If they show the guy cooking the hot dogs there.
Well, Well, is the concept of time in this movie consistent?
Okay, is that's the wife here, right? The wife of the dead guy, so she looks older. Oh, and he's definitely older. So yeah, time has passed.
All right, so Greg says Akita, not Akita. Although Akita could be Japanese furniture, I suppose. No, that's Swedish.
No, it's not IKEA,
No,
Gorilla.
Akita.
Akita.
Akita. Oh wait, that's a Chinese knockoff of Akita.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, if you want a good cat movie,
Oh,
watch
Lord.
Harry and Tonto 1974 with Art Kurt. Oh,
jeez.
I'll try to remember that.
Man,
Who says Akata? Damn it!
Jeez.
And power fading. No, you too, Greg. I hope your power stays on there. If your power comes back on, your brother's power stays on. There. Second star to the right, straight on till morning.
I gotta say, the makeup artist that did the dog makeup to make the dog look older did a good job.
Unless they got an older dog.
Probably got an older dog.
They could have got an older dog too, you know.
Yeah, that guy doesn't look any older. I think they forgot to make a step.
He looks a little bit older, but
Not really.
I don't know. I haven't really had a good look at him though. Like
he's like he's a background character, so they weren't gonna take the time to do that.
Sometimes people don't age all that rapidly as well, though. That's another thing.
Yeah, it's called aging gracefully. Have you aged gracefully, PvP?
Well, I don't know about that. Oh, is this Christmas? Oh, we got back. We're at Christmas time here. Looks like Christmas tree somewhere.
Oh, it is snowing outside.
Well,
I think this is the point where Hachi died. They just said he found his grandfather.
I do hope they're going to eventually wrap this movie up because there's not a heck of a lot of story left to work with here, really.
Yeah. Don't worry, there's only 6 more hours.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, the dog sitting by the grave?
By the train tracks. I got to say the music is a lot better here. At least they got a little bit of an orchestra and got rid of that piano stuff.
Yeah, and it matches the scenes too.
No, they got some strings going there and playing, so that's a lot better.
I think they're saving that for the end of the movie.
That's good.
I bet you that. Okay, that dog's gonna die in the next 2 minutes.
Peacefully in his sleep, maybe.
Hey, that's the way I want to go, peacefully in my sleep, like my grandpa. Grandpa there, not yelling and screaming like everybody else in the car.
And this is probably going to be another flash forward scene right here.
No, it's a flashback.
Flashback, flash forward.
Back to when Dad was alive. Back to the good old days.
Then the movie ends or does a short time skip and then it shows the statue of the dog.
I will literally throw this computer across the screen if we don't get to across the room if we don't get to see the fucking statue.
And maybe that's only in the Japanese movie. I bet that's in the Japanese movie.
Yeah, probably is.
Well, the thing is, to the Japanese, this story probably means, quite a bit, right? Because it's like going back all the way to the 30s or whatever. So it's kind of probably become one of those cultural tales that gets passed down from generation to generation. Whereas an American remake, it don't mean much, probably to you folks down south there, right? Not like it does to the Japanese, I'm guessing.
Okay, we got a dog there. Does Kiki get hit by a train?
It's Hachi.
I'd be highly surprised. I'd be highly surprised if it ended that way, Gorilla. But I'm not saying that might be kind of fun, just like.
The real Akita was born in
there we go.
Hachi, Japan in 1923. Was Master Dr. Subtadino, professor at Tokyo University, died on May 28, 1925. Hachi returned to the station every day for blah blah blah. Akito died on March 1934. Today, a bronze statue of Hachikō sits there waiting on a spot outside the Shibu Stables. Okay, well, at least we got the real statue.
Yes, we got the real background information too, right, Gorilla?
Yeah.
So I'll give the filmmakers of this credit for that much at least.
Yeah.
So, am I too harsh to say this movie was pretty boring at parts?
No, you're not too harsh. Well, I think you guys probably guessed how I feel about this movie.
It was real slow paced.
It was like walking through quicksand.
It got more hype than what it deserved.
Oh, I just thought it was. I mean, I know it's officially not a Hallmark film, but it had all the hallmarks of a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, it's a Sony film.
I mean, I've seen movies like this.
I think what the target audience was the people who like real stories of real stuff that went on, But it's one of those they thought wasn't executed the way as good as like other films. It's just too slow paced.
I just think it is like a Hallmark movie, and when I say Hallmark, I'm basing it on the films I've seen that are Hallmark movies, and generally they're very similar to this. They're very slow paced. Their dialogue is mediocre. Generally the acting is generally mediocre. It all depends on the cast, but a lot of time you get a relatively unknown cast acting in this stuff, and you get that dreadful background music in a lot of their films. So that's why I say I found this very reminiscent of watching one of those movies. But yeah, it's just not my cup of tea, I guess.
Yeah, this is one of those that they could. I think they'll put like more dialogue in there and less piano music. It would have been a better movie.
Yeah, that would have been better for sure.
But I wasn't expecting a whole lot of action there. I was just expecting
no.
I was expecting it to be a heavily dialogued movie.
Yeah, what was the running time on this? Around an hour and a half, or what was it?
Yeah, hour 33.
Okay, I think they could have trimmed about 10 minutes out of this quite safely, actually.
Oh, you go train. They could. I think it was stretched out. Maybe it was stretched out for TV. Well, actually, no. Yeah, it's stretched out for TV because it'd be a 2-hour movie with commercials.
And good night, Jay.
Oh,
good night, Jay. Good night, Jay.
Night, Jay.
He said, "I'm going to start tear up. Great movie. Gonna." Well, thank you, Jay. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap. I think we're gonna be like a kid on prom night and wrap this up.
So PvP, have you met a zombie mouse before tonight?
I don't think I have. I was going to ask, but I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the movie, so I thought I'd wait till the end here. Hi, Zombie Mouse.
Hi. No, I
Hi.
don't think Gorilla's the only one that's met me since before the stream. So,
Okay, yeah, I've never met you before. And are you generally on other streams? I'm guessing.
no, actually, this is my first stream that I've been
Yeah.
on. I am actually a gamer for YouTube.
Yeah. No, I had to beg and plead and make promises I knew I'd never keep.
Oh, okay.
Don't lie.
So, what did you say, Zombie? You're a what for YouTube? Didn't quite hear that right.
A gamer. I think it.
Oh, you're a gamer. Oh, okay.
Yes, I haven't really posted much because I have been dealing with some personal things, but I have 2 videos up so far. One was at Dead of Night, and the other one was Alice the Madness Returns.
Oh, okay. Well, anytime I'm sure the girl is doing a stream, you'd be welcome to join the panel here if you would like, in the future.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'd be willing to join because I had quite a bit of fun.
Yeah, we generally do have fun, and I gotta say, we've done a lot better movies than this one. So when we get an actually really entertaining movie, we even have more fun than this. So yeah.
Yeah. I would say that just like the RoboCop 1 and RoboCop 2 movies, RoboCop 3 movies, the first and third movie of that franchise was a pretty fun ride.
Yeah, those were good.
I love RoboCop.
Yeah, you would have enjoyed those because we had a really good fun watching the RoboCop films. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like on Sunday, there we're watching the movie called Rubber about what happens when your rubber breaks. No, I'm kidding. It's about a killer tire.
Yeah, killer tires. Like, oh man, here we go.
well, I would say it's a stupid idea, but it's also original. It's a new idea. Yeah, stupid may it be. It's an original idea.
Yeah, well, I think wasn't it Pop that suggested that one for you, Gorilla, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's a good choice. Hey, it should be entertaining at least. I mean, a killer tire, like, yeah, I can watch that. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it sounds like there's not going to be any piano music in the background, if you know what I mean.
Oh
no, it's gonna be all flute music.
Oh no, I hope not.
Yeah, or bad horror cliche music.
I'm guessing more like maybe some good, rock and roll guitar or something while the tire's doing its stuff, But I'm just taking a wild guess there.
The tire will be on a roll.
Oh.
Do I really need to go find the sound? Or or either that I'll have I really gotta get that one clip from Pop, the head clapping.
You need the people slapping their heads clip for that one, Gorilla, I think.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, do you have a better joke for it than PvP?
No, we're just gonna go with this one.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Go! I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Oh boy.
Well, if you gotta wrap it up, girl, because I know you're all tired out.
Yeah, and I got other stuff I gotta do tonight there.
Yeah,
so
me too.
thank you, Jay Aldridge, for coming there. Hope to do good luck on Jeopardy on Saturday. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Oiler Greg, for coming. On his channel, he likes to do spoiler-free reviews. So even though he hasn't put one out in a while, but I suppose when you keep losing power, it's hard to do a video. And Phantom Boomer Explorers, thank you for coming. He does trailers on his channel for what's coming up, and he'll do the occasional bike rides, and he's also showed off his cool knife collection today. But otherwise, he does cosplay movies a couple nights a week, so make sure to keep an eye out for that on his channel for that. And scrolling, rawhide.
And keep
Scrolling,
doggons rolling.
We're scrolling up. And thank you, Scurvy, also known as Lemon Pie, for coming. And you want to do this? What's your channel?
Okay, and hello to Burger414. He's known to be on Jim's live stream inside the chat of Jim's Landscaping, and he's also in Mikey's chat, and he is in my chat sometimes on my channel and on my live streams. He's a good moderator. Not sure what he does on his YouTube channel though.
All right. Yeah, thank you, DJ Play Nice, for coming. And thank you, Pop Culture Curator, for coming. Now, well, hopefully we'll have the rumblings from the lab on Saturday there. But otherwise, hopefully next week we can finally get back to Lost in Space on Monday. The horror sci-fi where we're doing the original The Mummy movie. And Gilligan's Island, Rescue from Gilligan's Island on Wednesday. So thank you very much for coming, Pop.
Yeah.
And thank you, Mikey, for coming before the stream. Even though he betrayed us and went to Raquel's stream, which is up on the thing here. He's gonna have a bunch of live streams coming up after in September there, but he's taking a break from YouTube at the moment. But make sure to check out his channel and all his stuff there. Oh, and Jim's coming in right at the end going, hello. Thank you, Jim, for coming. Jim does his puppy videos, the occasional live streams, his Star Trek fan films, all kinds of good stuff on his channel there. So thank you, Jim, for coming. All right, so sit there. What do you got going on?
Well, to all your viewers, channels, and panelists that don't know me, I usually cover different sci-fi TV shows or movies, and I do crossover ideas on my YouTube channel. I do have my movie rankings too, among other things. If any of your panelists or viewers or channels would check out my channel, it's the same name as to what it says on the avatar area. Just type that in, and my channel should come up. And I usually do live streams on Saturdays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. I may change that depending on what time Gorilla and Resolute Germ's schedules are to not overlap with them. I try to upload a video every Monday, but I'm sort of slowing that down because I ran out of ideas to put up. And I am doing a watch party every Friday night after Gorilla's Wilton stream at 8 o'clock Pacific time. Unless he's not doing one tomorrow night, then I may bump that up earlier. Beyond that, I am on other people's live streams if they will allow it. I do cross streams with them as well if they will allow it. And it's nice to be on Gorilla's panel and live stream and to say hello to all of you lovely viewers and panelists to be here. Beyond that, I'll turn over to Gorilla and he'll either give Zombie Mouse or PvP the chance to do some self-promotion.
All right, PvP, what do you got going on?
Oh, I've been kind of laying back on doing much on the channel the last few weeks because I got a lot of real life stuff I need to take care of. So the channel's taken a back seat. I haven't posted anything new for probably about 2 or 3 weeks now, I guess. My channel's generally just all music, a playlist. I got some music videos. I got a lot of albums, different playlists with mixed music and stuff. Generally cover from between the 60s through the 80s is the main decades I concentrate on because those are the decades when I was really into music back in the day. Though I do occasionally put something up maybe from the late 50s if there's something really good, or I might even delve into the 90s occasionally, but that's pretty much it. It's all music all the time, and if anybody's really into listening to classic bands, please do check it out.
PvP, any Elvis in your playlists?
I've never got around to Elvis yet. To be honest, I'm not a huge Elvis fan. I know a lot of people love and worship Elvis, and I get it. He was a very entertaining performer and a good singer. He did have a good voice, but in spite of me really enjoying his, a lot of his hit singles, which I do enjoy, I've just never been a big enough Elvis fan to like spend the time to put something, together that I thought would do him justice. Because if I'm going to put something together on a band or an individual performer, I do try to pull together some interesting stuff that I think is really, top quality, at least in my opinion. So I've never gotten around to Elvis. Maybe someday, but at this point, no Elvis on my channel yet.
All right.
And
So,
Zombie Mouse, it's your turn. If you want to do some self promotion, I just took Girl's lines out of his mouth too.
Well, I'm Zombie Mouse. I do horror games to where everybody can watch me scream like a little crybaby. But I haven't really posted, but I do plan on posting again here soon. My next game is going to be Half-Life, if anybody's interested in that. But that's basically about it.
all righty. As for me, tomorrow, I'll figure something out. I might do open panel, or I might just do a watch party. Our missing co-host is still getting a cavity search by TSA, so I don't know when he'll be back. So Saturday we should have DS9. That Sunday we are watching a movie called Rubber about a killer tire. And I'm not sure about what will be going on next Wednesday yet. Maybe we'll watch Police Squad or something. But with that, just remember you can feed a lot of squirrels into those pneumatic tubes at a bank before the teller finds the shutoff switch.